Hey guys, it's Cherokee from Tutorial Grid, and we are accompanied by my friend Mike from MikeNgary.
What's up, guys?
On this episode, we're going to be checking out the Roller Town movie. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, Roller Town.
Roller Town, the movie. All right, now on our last episode, we were watching The Seven Psychopaths. It was a pretty cool movie with Christopher Walken. He is probably my favorite character in any type of movie because he doesn't play a character, he plays Christopher Walken. But on this one, we're going to be checking out the Roller Town movie. They made their big debut on YouTube by doing their PicnicFace stuff, I think it was.
Yeah, I was a big fan. I've been watching PicnicFace for years. They've been a big influence on my own YouTube channel, and so I was excited that they actually raised funds to do about an hour-and-a-half movie.
Definitely. So in the beginning of the movie, we are introduced to one character that I guess doesn't go on throughout the movie.
Yeah, it was the dad, the father of the main character, and he's dealing with some mobsters, and they kill him. And it was pretty, for the first scene in a comedy movie, it was kind of boring. Then they went into like a intro montage with rainbows and...
Yeah, I didn't really get the rainbows and stuff. Like, I understand like it's trying to be funny, but it really had nothing to do with the movie.
So what kind of special effects did they use?
They used a lot of like green screen and stuff, as well as like some like weird like Photoshop stuff with the rainbows and things. You know, I'm pretty sure they were going for that cheesy type of look, but I think they could have done a better job.
There was a scene with a duck, or I should say a swan.
Oh yeah, with the teacher chick, she pulls out this duck from this desk, right, and then she's just like, "You are now not ducks, you are swans," and she lets go this duck. I'm pretty sure the duck was actually the best part of this movie.
Yeah, and it just fell flat. It didn't fly. It just fell on the ground, and she goes, "That swan is just a duck."
And then just gets pissed off and sits down at her desk.
It seemed to go from one 3-minute sketch to another, but in between there was a lot of boring dialogue. I felt like they didn't know what to do. And I feel like they had a setup for a new little sketch to do, but the setups took like 10 minutes.
Yeah, or they set it up and they didn't finish anything that they had started, like, at all. One of the biggest things that killed it for me in the movie was the fact that they had started a Kickstarter program for this movie, and trailer for the movie was amazing. Like, I wanted to see this movie so hard.
I love the double dicker scene. It was like, ah!
But none of that was in there. There was no double dicker. There was
double dicker.
Yeah, but
it was in a whole different scene.
Yeah, it was a completely different double dicker scene.
Yeah, and I love the scene where the mobster just had a whole big mound of cocaine and just digs right in his head.
Exactly.
They didn't have that. They didn't have that.
They didn't. There was nothing about that movie. Plus, all the actors that were in the trailers were playing kind of different parts. So it didn't necessarily have anything to do with the movie. So if you had a part of this Kickstarter program, I kind of feel sorry for you because
I feel cheated.
Yeah, they didn't make the movie that they promised.
I feel like the trailer was 10 times better than the movie. I hate to say it. I'm a big fan of PicnicFace, but the movie fell flat for me.
It did.
It was just...
It was a big letdown.
How many times did we say, "I'm really disappointed" through this movie?
Oh yeah, throughout the entire thing. Throughout, like, every time they try to make a joke, right, like maybe 30 seconds after, it was like, I'm kind of disappointed in what happened.
It had a few funny moments, but overall, as I said, the trailer had a lot more funny moments.
Probably one of the funniest things about this movie was there was this one character, this fat guy, he was the
mobster. He's a bad guy.
The mobster fat guy, and I mean, he was funny every time he was on camera. But, I mean, it was one of those, it was a slapstick funny, and he was the only person that was being funny, so it wasn't funny throughout the movie.
I feel like they were trying to be like a Will Ferrell movie, like Talladega Nights. It was during a certain time period, and they just didn't have the budget or Will Ferrell, and it didn't work.
Basically, in this movie, everything about this movie really wasn't too good at all. I wasn't impressed with anything that they were able to do. It wasn't funny. It wasn't very well written. I was just kind of really disappointed.
By the time it was over, I was glad it was over.
Anyway, guys, thanks for checking in.
What are we watching next time?
We're gonna be watching Looper. Gordon Levitt. Gordon Levitt.
Yes.
Yeah. So it should be a decent movie. I mean, if you liked Third Rock from the Sun, this isn't a comedy.
I like time travel, so
it should be a good watch. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching us on the Tutorial Grid Cinema Show. Make sure to go to facebook.com/Tutorial Grid. Like us on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube, which you're kind of watching right now. Go and hit the like, subscribe button. It'll be somewhere on here. Definitely make sure to keep watching and check out Mike and Gary. Mike and Gary. We'll see you guys next time.